Here is week 4 for distance learning. If you take a look at this week, we're going to start off each day, whether you're here or not, with a little discussion. The first one is going to look at the analysis of Gandhi and his leadership using a couple attached articles. Day 2 is a YouTube video where we're going to analyze the role of civil resistance. The day 2 assignment that will come out is a summative, and I'll talk a little bit about this both days at the end of class. But the bulk of what we're going to work on in and outside of class is this evaluation. So basically, we're going to evaluate the partition. And the way we're going to do that is by analyzing some reading and documents from different leaders during the partition. And then ultimately creating some graphic organizers that really just kind of look at the evaluations of those leaders in order to get a better understanding underlying some of the basics of partition, and then apply some of the successes and failures to it as far as independence happens in India as a whole. So the India partition document will look like this. And we'll talk a little bit about this map, and then I'll show you basically these readings. It's a timeline, and then there are some primary documents down below from different leaders of the partition. And what you'll be doing is that this assignment will open up in a Google Doc assignment that looks like this, which is a collection of some graphic organizers as well as some questions you're going to have to answer. You're going to be graded on your ability to answer all these questions and then also fill out the graphic organizer. So this will be a formative assignment that we'll work on in class Monday and on Tuesday. And then ultimately what you're going to have to do is complete this summative assignment by Sunday. And this summative is basically taking the information that you know about the partition to complete this OPVL chart. And so if you've never seen this OPVL chart before, because you were in AP US history, it's pretty much similar to like what a DBQ is. It's just that in IB history, we have to use different language when we're analyzing documents because that is the way that they're assessed. And I know that this might seem kind of trivial, but that's the way that IB does it. And so it's just kind of really taking the skills you already have and transferring it into a different language. So when you're picking your document, which you will do by clicking on this BBC News link, you will be assigned a number on Monday and on Tuesday of which document down below that you will pick. So you will get a number 1 through 11, and that'll take you to a picture, and you will be doing what is on here for that picture. And so basically for that picture, you're going to go through and answer the questions for origin, for purpose, for value, and for limitation. And ultimately, what you're trying to do is apply the answers to these questions to the idea of partition with relation to that picture. And in very plain English, what this means is that you're trying to explain, based on when and who made this picture and why it was made, how valuable is it as a source for understanding what the partition was. But then on the same side, what are some of the limitations that we get from this? And every source has value, every source has a limitation. So it's very important that you highlight that. And so what you're getting here is very simply put, a picture with a little anecdote here of explaining what it's talking about.